doing? How we doing?
How you doing?
We're doing good. Good to see you.
It's a pleasure to meet you in person, finally.
Oh, absolutely, and it's on better terms. Last time I see you was when that whole mishap happened at Giovanni's.
Yeah. Um, so what's going on your way?
Oh well, last night was it was a pretty fucking bad time. But I don't know if you heard this or not, but Gino's back in town. So the people that were leading this thing of ours before, they're no longer in the city. They've caught a permanent vacation somewhere, you could say.
Okay, was it like indictments? Like, did they fucking go into hiding or something?
As far as I know, I have no information on that. I'm trying to talk to Gino, see if he knows anything about it. I just came in and I talked to somebody for a quick second, and then they informed me of all the things that happened. If I had to assume, they probably went into hiding because of everything that was going on yesterday. I believe that they tucked their tails in and walked away, pretty much.
Okay. So, who was with you? Um, in regards to, guys that are straightened out. Who wasn't backing them and who was, and who's still left that was backing them?
None of my guys were backing them at all. So I
Okay.
have I have a couple of guys, Rafa, Rocco, and Antonio, and all of those guys were on the same page that I were. They weren't too happy with how things were going neither, and they wanted to change just as much as I did.
Okay. I'll make sure that you and your guys, when because I am gonna be frank with you. There's gonna be punishment because a straightened out guy on our side is dead at the hands of some guys on your side, and we can't let that go unpunished.
Oh Jesus, I'm sure it fucking hurts me to hear that, because you didn't have to come down to any of that. Everything that was going on was very bad for business, and I'm just sorry that it happened to you. My deepest condolences to you and your other guys. Yo, Obi
Yeah.
with the rate of 2. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome, for Raiders are
Now I
welcome.
will say that the word will be passed along about you and Rafa and Rocco and what's his name, the last one.
So there's two Antonios that were rolling with us. There's Antonio Leonetti. That's the guy you gotta fucking worry about. That's the fucking piece of shit that was refusing to come to fucking Geo's last night after I fucking told him to like several fucking times. He's the guy that fucking would just stick to Scapelli like fucking glue. Would never leave his side.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
So that
And
and
the other Antonio's with you.
yeah, the other Antonio's with me.
Okay. So you, Rafa, Rocco, and Antonio are good. How did Henry and Gino play a part in all this?
I honestly haven't seen Henry in like 2 fucking weeks. And Gino, the last I heard from Gino was when I was on the phone with him when he was over there in Kansas City. So he didn't have any part in it either. He just got back into town today.
Is any word on the guys that backed Scapelli on all this?
Now
Are they
that
still around or are they all gone?
not as of right now, I can't give you a for sure if they're around or if they're not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speak to Rafa and see if he knows anything like that. And then I'm also gonna speak to Gino too. I know he just got back into town for, I would say, an hour or so. But maybe he has some phone calls happening in Kansas City, and he knows some. He's privy to some information that I'm not privy to at this moment in time.
All right. If you hear anything from anyone, hold up. Where the fuck did the car go?
Disappeared.
Go get a new car. Go get another one.
Renzo stuff.
If you hear anything from anyone that was back in Scapelli on this, um, let me know.
Oh, absolutely. You'll be the first person
'Cause
I
it would go a long
inform.
way if some of those guys made the obituary list.
Of course, yeah. I believe all you guys and on top of my guys all want the same thing. We're wanting to accomplish the same goal here, and I'll do whatever I can to make sure that it happens for you guys.
All right.
I'm really curious on where the fuck your car went. Did it slide down a fucking hill here?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's fucking unfortunate. What are the news on the whole situation you told me about yesterday? Is it looking good? Is it looking bad?
What with the remind me?
About three of your guys has something happened to them. Are they gonna pull through?
Yeah, they've all pulled through.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, one of them's got a cane from last I saw. The other two, I think, are all right. Flesh wounds.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Well, I will say it's bad that the events that happened last night occurred, but it's also good to, start putting this whole fucking Scapelli business in the rearview mirror. I know it's not going to officially be in the rearview mirror until he isn't fucking breathing air anymore, but we'll make sure that happens for you. Absolutely. That's going to be
All
our
right.
fucking main priority at this moment in time.
All right.
And then you
So,
let your
what are your next steps? You yourself. What are you planning on doing?
well, the next fucking step I got is, trying to get some more guys to do work for my guys. We need to have some more people around here because, to be honest with you, outside of the guys that I mentioned to you, there's nobody else that I fucking really trust over here. I mean, Gino and Henry are also the guys that I trusted, but everybody else, Scapelli, Sill, all those other fucks, I didn't trust them at all. They weren't trying to fucking do anything to benefit anybody else but themselves, and that's greed and selfishness, and that's not what this thing we got going on is built off of, at least in my opinion. So the next step for us is, just get more people to come around, start getting people to do more work for us, and get more fucking funds for us to be able to use. And then, of course, just opening up the restaurant every now and then when I can.
All right. I will say, and I've talked to the people over here about it. Till everything's smoothed over, it's
Yo, what's going
best
on, Brooklyn?
all you guys, all the guys you can talk to, make sure they stay away from this side of the river. All right. That means
Of course.
Bohan, Dukes, Broker. Because honestly, there's a lot of people over here that's still out for blood, myself included. And some of those
Absolutely.
people, they aren't well informed on the situation. So if they see someone like you, someone like Rafa, someone like Rocco, or someone like the good Antonio, it's possible that they might not be able to come back from over this side.
Absolutely.
But it is what it is.
Well, I'll tell you this: if there's anybody that I need to talk to, that I need to have a conversation with, and just clear the air on some things, you let me know, and we'll get it figured out. We'll try to make this as smooth and painless as possible, because there's been already too much pain that's happened.
I agree. There's a lot of talks that got to be made. Oh, who's the guy in town? Who do I go to, above you? Is there anyone else?
That's going to be
I mean,
Gino.
you said Gino, right?
Yeah.
All right. What about Henry's situation?
So I haven't seen Henry at all. I know him and Gino are pretty good on the communication over the phone. I'm going to try to get an update on that as well. But if it were up to me, Henry would come back and he'd be in the same position that he was before, if not more. But I know all those fucks that were here before were really pushing a lot of my guys and a lot of my important people away from everything. Especially after they heard that there was something that was organized that was not approved, and then that there was no sit down with the people that need to be sat down with. Which I also tried to fix. I asked them, do I need to go have a sit down with somebody? And I got told, no, there doesn't need to be one. I don't need to worry about it. Which didn't fucking make sense to me, but I was told to forget about it.
Yeah. I got a question. That Rafa kid, was he on that hit in on Cisco Street?
No, he was not. That was from what I remember, that was Antonio Leonetti, and also I believe Big Jim was there too.
Okay.
But no, Rafa was not a part of that at all. When I informed Rafa about it, you should have seen the anger in his eyes about it. He had no fucking clue what happened.
All right. Well, I got a club to run, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Make sure you guys stay safe and warm out here. It's fucking cold out here.
Yeah. You stay safe, all right?
Absolutely. If you guys ever looking for some food, come to Giovanni's and I'll get you something on the house, okay?
All right.
Alrighty, it's good talking to you. Be safe out there. Oh! Chat, how did it go? I don't know how it went. I don't fucking know how it went. Everybody's pissed off at me. I don't like people being pissed off at me.